Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Gall Vanishing Line, which is on episode 21. Now, this episode right here actually reveals a lot of detail of what happened here and there, especially with Sophie's brother or Martin Hennis or something. And of course, throughout each part of the episode, we get to know that Martin Hennis was somewhat of an orphan along with his sister Sophie, and he's doing the best he can to try to make a world where everyone could be happy and no one has to suffer, which is pretty much impossible because that's how the world is. There are some things that you cannot even change or fix, and even if you did try, there will be consequences to that action whatsoever. I'm pretty sure everyone could understand that. We get to know that Martin Hennis, or Sophie's older brother, has been working so hard to try to make his project a reality. Eventually, he gets a visit from the queen, the bishop, and the knight that will help him out with this project. And eventually, he's been working on El Dorado for a long time that it comes in handy, and it actually worked out with the resources and everything else all together. But the sad thing is that he did not know of what the consequences is when it comes to other people having their souls ripped out and their bodies just deteriorating without having to die. So it was somewhat of a happy place, but at a certain consequence. Sophie, on the other hand, tries to kill her brother, but he manages to escape her grasp. As for Luke and Gina, they give Sword an opening where Sword will go to save Sophie, etc. And while Luke and Gina takes on the queen that stands in their way, and they end up having to get into a somewhat of a crazy clash. And of course, Luke and Gina, on the other hand, manages to make the queen retreat or something. As for Martin Hennis, Sophie's brother, he is overcome by despair and horridness and shock because of what his project did, and especially when he wanted to make his sister happy, that did not happen. We have to it that even that horror who's controlling him, which is the One Ring, I believe, tells him, "What do you want now? Now she won't forgive you because she's so pure." And we have to it that the bishop, who's just watching afar in his freaking tablet, says, "Oh, it's happening. Took a long time." And we have to it that Martin Hennis says something like this should all disappear or something. The ring turns into a horror, swallows him up, and it transforms into this weird white horror-like thing. And we see the face of Martin Hennis right there in its belly. It says Sophie, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, this is really disturbing and really, really disgusting. Because that guy who worked so hard to try to make Sophie happy gets a freaking turnaround backlash because he did not know of this. I'm thinking in my mind, you were the king of El Dorado, yet you were working on a project so hard, yet you never realized the consequences of this thing. You are such a good king and such a good brother. And he gets swallowed up by a horror from the One Ring, which is really, really sad, but it was expected, I guess, because of his own stupidity and not realizing anything. And therefore he goes Sophie, I think in my mind, can you shut up and die? I'm not trying to be a cruel man right here, okay? But this guy, I understand. I'm pretty sure all you guys might be calling me a cold, reckless, heartless wretch of saying that. But this guy, even though without knowing, he still killed a lot of people. And he was in control of these horrors whatsoever, and he doesn't even know what they are. But, many of you all could say, he's also a victim of this, because he was manipulated and and caused him to do this. I can understand that. He's too a victim, but still, having to overcome by despair, etc., and I can understand that, but still, I don't know. I'm just a complicated guy to try to, trying to understand both sides, Because I believe so. I won't deny the fact that Sophie's brother is also the victim here, because even though he worked on a project and killed a lot of innocent lives and people, he did not know this or something, etc. But yeah, it's just I don't know how am I supposed to explain it. It's complicated for me to try to talk about it, but it is what it is. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm AlphaZoro, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.